I got to change the name on here. Shalom, y'all. Michael Israel here. Alright, shalom, shalom. Everything up and going. We just trying to get everything right. There we go. Looks like we're up here. Shalom, y'all. Got, let's see. Uh-oh. Looks like we might be having a little issue. Y'all just stand by. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're good now. So I want to say shalom to y'all. I'm Michael Israel, and you are watching Spiritualcombat. Let me turn this down. All right, just bringing it in with Praise Ye the Most High Yah video. But yeah, I just got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna go ahead and address. Let me see. There we go. Look like I'm up and going correctly here. All right. So I want to say shalom to y'all. Shalom to everybody. I'm going to go ahead. I got a bunch of little news topics and other things to address and to discuss. But the first thing we're going to address is, okay, there we go. All right, I'm just checking all my feeds, making sure they're up and going correctly, and they are. So anyway, for those of you who haven't been on Facebook, if you've seen, Pastor Dow did a video maybe about a half hour ago or whatever, and I just want to address one of the things that he brought up, that he mentioned. And for all y'all, I know a bunch of y'all watch. If you are, if you're with Rebirth of a Nation, Hebrew Nation building under Morris Williams and Josh Cullins, Pastor Dow called them out. He let them know. There was a video that was sent to me from somebody with concerns because of the effeminate nature of the people in the video, what they were teaching. Because typically, normally I have nothing to do with Rebirth. At one point I was with them. I'll address that later. But so anyway, I typically don't listen to any of these other ministries out there. I know people throw jabs and have that little stuff they say. Anyway, I watched the video because the person was just amazed at just the effeminate spirit that was on the people teaching in the video. I watched about the first hour of it, and then I noticed about an hour into it that they were taking shots at the only logical conclusion you could arrive at is that Straitway. They're talking about the multiple wife things, the weapons. They're implying that weapons are evil or something like that. And yeah, Pastor Dow called them out on it. And I think it's a beautiful thing when men deal with stuff like men. You got a problem, you got an issue, call them out by name. So I'm just putting the message out here where, you know, I'm sure Rebirth people, they will see it, contact them. We are very, a matter of fact, I'll let y'all see for yourself. Hold on. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go out back and work. That's why I'm over here. I'm not in my studio. But Just listen to the video for yourself. We'll listen to about 2 minutes of it, and you tell me what you think. And the title of the video is The Appearance of Righteousness, Rod in Your Mouth. That's why the video was disturbing, because the people in the video had an effeminate nature to them, and the video is tagged "Rod in Your Mouth," and it's, suspect. So anyway, here we go.
Stand, Yahuwah Sabaoth, you shall perish. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead, step into the function. Go ahead, read that.
I have seen also the prophets of Jerusalem.
Whoa.
And horrible things.
Whoa, horrible things.
A horrible thing.
Horrible things. Go ahead.
They commit adultery.
Whoa, whoa. You taking on too much than Most High's giving you, huh? Huh? You can't submit. You can't have one woman submit to you, so you go out and get how many? No, you shall not stand.
Hallelujah.
You shall not stand. Bring that out, huh?
Hallelujah.
Bring it.
And walk in lies.
Walk in lies.
And strengthen also the hands of evildoers.
Whoa, you walk in lies and you strengthen the hands. You tell people, instead of grabbing the sword, somebody give me a sword. Give me that. Give me that. Instead of giving this to people, you give them a gun instead, thinking that's going to save them. That ain't going to save you. You can protect yourself if you want to, but if you ain't got this, you ain't going nowhere. Read that verse again, Ak.
Hallelujah.
Read it again. Go ahead, read that again. We going to wait. Read it. 14, read that.
I have seen also the prophets of Jerusalem.
Of Jerusalem. He said Jerusalem was doing this. Go ahead.
They commit adultery.
Adultery.
And walk in lies.
Whoa. And you walk in lies and you do what?
Lies. Strengthen the hand of evildoers.
Evildoers. They don't have the Ruach. So they're unclean. They're unclean. Read that.
That none doeth return.
From
his wickedness.
Whoa. It's hard to reach them. They think they know. They think they know more than Yahuwah knows. It's hard to get to them, Ak. Why? They've been strengthened with something else, with another Basorah, another Torah. That Torah of sin that the Ruach is wrestling against.
Hallelujah.
Read that, Ak.
They are all of them unto me as Sodom. And the inhabitants thereof of Gomorrah.
Now look, I mean, we don't really go too in depth into the book of Jasher like that, but in the book of Jasher, Sodom and Gomorrah had a lot of festivals going on there. They had a lot of stuff that they did, and they was to themselves, off to themselves. Be very careful when someone can't reach you. I have people in my family who do not come to the house, who do not abide under the shadow of the Most High, but they can reach me. When you claim that you're Israel and you go off in some place with your own borders where nobody can contact you.
So anyway, if you go listen on, they're throwing a lot of jabs of the way I've already told Pastor Dow, and they've seen it, the way a lot of these effeminate Hebrews are. They will throw the rock and hide their hands. Of course, probably with this here, they'd probably be in denial. And have everything else to say. But I'll tell you, man up. Man up. Pastor Dow is easy to reach. His number's right there. You'll be put in contact with him quickly. And we make ourselves very available, especially me. March 21st, I'll be right here, Jacksonville, Florida. This thing ain't hard. Bring it. And when I say bring it, bring your truth. Where are we off at? Where is it a sin to have a weapon, you just can't make this stuff up, man. And me, people send me stuff all the time. I clearly, for I always get sent stuff. People sneak this and throwing subliminals and all that. It don't bother me. But what I'm heavily about here, spiritual combat, I would move to say I could speak for Straitway. What Straitway is absolutely about is manning up and being a man. And there is an all-out assault on masculinity in this culture today, in this Babylonian culture. So when we see that in the Hebrew community, you're going to get called out on. So y'all could go watch the video. All you got to do is watch the first hour, 15 minutes, hour, 30 minutes. And, clearly they're dealing with effeminate spirits. If you could look right there on the video, it's just a bunch of women in the front yelling, cheering them on, But let's speak direct. Speak 100. Mean what you say what you mean. Don't tiptoe through the tulips. Don't tap dance. And I'm just telling you, Pastor Dow is that dude. One thing, people, I like, even with me, when I started following Straitway, everybody with no reason, with no, just literally overnight, all the phone calls stopped. Everybody stopped talking. They wouldn't even give a reason. At some point, you got to be a man. You have to man up. You got to be a man. The book tells you got to art or something like that, or correct people, rebuke them. They teaching this book wrong. Correct them, rebuke them. So what these groups do though, because they speak a lot of guile, is they correction is grievous to them. So they paint that as a sin, as an attack. Oh, they're attacking us. Oh, Satan in the work. Oh, Satan moving now. Come on, y'all. At some point, you gotta let them drop and man up. All right. All right. So let's wait. And Elder Rufus said these people are not a part of true Hebrew culture. And somebody might ask, well, how could you say that? Because clearly, when they have an issue, they just kind of, we're going to take little side steps, side jabs. Pastor Dow got an issue. He came, he said it by name, specifically called them out. Go watch his video over there on YouTube. If I get some time today, I will upload it. Okay? But like I said, I've been seeing, I've been, I come up, people send me videos and stuff like that, and folks be low-key throwing jabs all the time. Oh, you're out there on the community. Oh, you're this, you're that. Yeah. And a lot of these people, they don't live on a community, but they're walking around with the sodomite spirit on them because they're immersed in the culture. At some point, you got to get yourself in a place where you could be set apart and holy. Okay? I'm telling you, Elder Rufus said, because we live it and know it. Fruit. You will know them by their fruit. I've watched these congregations, and let's speak on something else, because again, this is what happens when you throw subliminals and you sneak this. You're shooting buckshot. It's gonna hit a bunch of folks, whatever. But I've been around. I've been around a lot of different, and a part of a lot of different Hebrew organizations. And it has been bought. People have said, hey, you jump around a lot. No, I don't jump around. I was searching for the saints. There was something I was looking for. And it wasn't clever words. It wasn't, taking money and we got to raise money and that's the works. This is the works of the kingdom. My elaborate 3 levels deep Bible breakdown is the works of the kingdom and you listening to this crap, No. People are deceived on what the works are. And you got wizards telling you you're doing the works by listening to their manipulative jargon and their guile that they speak. No, the works is a lifestyle. The works is a culture, is a behavior. It's a life that you live with your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I found at Straitway. And I don't see it anywhere else in the Hebrew community. I don't see any other assemblies, groups, or whatever doing this. I don't see them with their women in order. I don't see any of these other places with some type of system or plan to get you from being a slave to the lender. I don't see that. Nobody got a solution. They just want you to have your kids up in the schools, be in these neighborhoods, as society slowly plummets right before your eyes. They don't have answers. They just want money. And you can't serve Yah and Mammon. You can't. So, I know some of y'all back there phantom watching. Put them on notice. Let them know. Reach out to Pastor Dow. He told them, if you think it's so wicked to have multiple wives, if you think it's wicked to live in a community with common unity on some land together, which I have heard some of y'all say, I have heard it with my own ears. If you think weapons are evil, debate him on it. Put your matter out there. Or tuck tail and run. But the sneak this and, hey, we don't sneak this. We straight this. Oh, yeah, man. All right, so let's see what else. So that's enough of that. I'm not worrying about all that. Y'all can watch that video yourself. So check this out, y'all. So in California, and this is just what I'm getting ready to show y'all is just gonna back up everything I just said. Signs of the times. A prudent man, don't stand on it. A prudent man, he foresees. He can see this time approaching, and he prepares. If you love your family, you're gonna prepare. You're gonna protect them. You're gonna put them in the best place possible. You're not gonna leave them up in this society so that they can become effeminate or gay fur. I don't want to get flagged on this thing. So look at this, y'all. This is going to back up what I'm saying. Okay. Look at this. It says, and I'm reading some of these articles, it says, newly proposed bill in California would require stores' toy aisles to be gender neutral. So look, in California, they got the worst homeless situation. They got the worst housing situation. The houses are expensive. Like, we go on and on. They got the inflation, every issue. And this is all that their government can worry about because that's their agenda. They're pushing that thing. Look at this. Dow falls 1,191 points. The most in history. The most ever. The Dow falls. Because of what? Look at this. Flight attendant diagnosed with the coronavirus after flights in and out of Los Angeles. That like somebody said in the comments, that was the dynamite that blew that thing up. So that thing is nationwide now. And everybody's probably going to get it at some point, Let's see what else we got here. Michael Bloomberg suggests disarming minorities to keep them alive. Again, you got these people these sodomite Hebrews, or at best effeminate Hebrews telling you weapons are evil, all you need is the book, this, that, and the other. We understand all you need is a book, but what does the book tell you to do? See, that's where the disconnect's at. They're not doing what the book tells them to do. Because the book tells you, nor the effeminate will inherit the kingdom of Yah. But then you put two of them on stage and you're up there, you title the video "Rod in Your Mouth." And I'm not saying that's a bad title, but in that combination, it's suspect. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's we somebody got to fight for the people, man. Homosexuality is genocide. Okay? That spirit is what comes right before a kingdom falls apart. You heard in there, he was mentioning the book of Jasher and about Sodom, and I think it's also in Enoch, where it really goes into what was going on in Sodom. And maybe y'all need to study that, because you will see, you'll see how nasty it was from a gayfer point of view. That's a disgusting spirit. It should be your full-time job to get delivered from that. That's how imperative it is. Look, and that what could somebody tell me what I'm saying that's evil when I see somebody with feminine mannerisms? But again, our people don't like correction. Somebody gotta keep it 100. So anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. So it's been implied, hey, Michael, that I've jumped around this, that, and the other, and sowing discord and all this. No, I'm real. I'm 100. I was looking for the saints. I was looking for people truly doing this. What a lot of people don't know is when me and Koya had traveled all over the place with this Hebrew thing. Well, when me and Koya went up to the Hebrew gathering, after that event up there in Detroit, me and Koya, we were like, you know what? We done with all this. We're going to just go back and be done with trying to build with these brews because of what we were seeing. A lot of them worship mammon. They worship money. They're not people of their word. They do not keep promises. And then the lust and all that, I'm telling you, it's just, hey, it's just a bunch of Negroes that then got a history lesson. That's it. That's the only thing. No, like my Ock Shannon was saying, no transformation, no mental. They haven't transformed in their mind. It's not there, evident by what we're seeing. You will know them by their fruit. So anyway, after that event, we were getting ready to be done, and then we met Straitway. And just like the name implies, they diligently try to do this book to a T. Even to the point of when you go watch Pastor Dow's video he did today, seeing that these people were subliminally trying to throw jabs, he called them out by name. That's book. That's book. But again, I've watched this stuff before. A lot of these effeminate Hebrews and stuff like that, they're gonna speak guile, which guile is cunning, manipulative speech. That's what guile is, okay? And what they do is twist the words up, paint him as evil, because they got to keep the crowds, keep the money coming in, okay? It is what it is, y'all. But over here, we're going to keep it 1,000. You got to. In this day and age, man, because people will test it. They're gonna test. All right, let's see what we got here. Yep. So anyway, we just putting that out there. Let's see what else we got here, though, with news. San Francisco mayor has declared a state of emergency as the coronavirus continues to spread. Again, It's going to spread the most in these places where, all that sinful contact's going on, the homosexuality. It's going to spread like crazy there. Okay? So yeah. I'm sure those folks from those ministries are watching. And let me tell y'all something else, man. Something else funny. It's funny how a lot of these people, they put it out there. And even when I went with Straitway, it's funny where a lot of people's focus was at, because they thought my focus was there too. They thought my focus was all on my show and my numbers and this, that, and the other. Man, my focus is on truly walking this book out. I mean, even my Spiritual Combat show, I done slowed it down because we're actually doing so much here in Jacksonville. I'm actually trying to get my life together, my family together, and the saints, my spiritual family together here. So we can actually do something and not just sit there, talk about it, shout stuff, chant stuff over and over and over and over again for like 20 minutes straight, and just give an emotional roller coaster ride and tell them you are with the whatever the heck. That's what these people do out here today. They take you on an emotional roller coaster and they tell you you are doing the works. Couldn't be further from the truth. Anyway, y'all, somebody got to keep it 100. We're going to keep it 100. With that said, y'all, shalom, shalom.